So to kick us off today, we have for you Emilia Diaz from Kaitek Labs. Please welcome Emilia.
Picture the perfect poison. Invisible, deadly, and delicious. If you've ever had a bad oyster, you know it looked wonderful. It tasted amazing. And yet the next day you were so sick you wanted to die. Well, some people do. Around 100,000 every year. And 3 billion people are exposed to this threat since they depend on seafood as their main source of food. And today, we protect them by killing mice. We inject them with samples and hope they will die before we do. And that can take up to 3 days. And to that, you have to add sample transport. Are there better ways? Yes, but they're complex and expensive. Fishermen, tourists, regulators, they can't carry this in their pocket. But they could carry this. An on-site kit for the detection of shellfish toxicity that simply changes color to alert you of a toxic sample. We have developed bacteria that are capable of sensing this toxicity and then simply turning orange when presented with a toxic sample. And yes, it's patented. Now with this, we can provide a tool not only to regulators who are already spending this much in old and slow methods, but also to the shellfish industry that needs to ensure the safety of their produce fast. That is the culmination of years of work, because we've been around for a while, only in regulator mode, which is slow. But now, we're rebels. And that doesn't just mean fast, oh no, this is warp speed. In the past 4 months, not only did we take a technology and make it into a product, we're talking investment, first sales, buying interest from all over the world, even live trials in South America and Europe. And we're not planning to slow down. We started last month by selling our first kits for research. In 2 years, this will be field-ready kits for the shellfish industry and the common consumer that will take us all the way to break even. After that, our technology can be applied to virtually any foodborne toxin that's harmful to humans and interesting to investors. So in order to get there, we need you. We're asking for $500,000, which will be used to continue the evolution of our kit and to support the first massive production batch for our current clients. And when I say we, I not only mean a brilliant environmental biochemist and a scientist turned hustler so passionate, she literally carries the company on her skin. I also mean the over 30 supporters in 4 continents that stand behind us, including key science and market leaders in our niche. Now with them, we are sure to keep the pace going because they remind us every day that there are 3 billion people out there that can't tell food from poison today. And we can do better than 3 days of waiting. We can make shellfish safe for everyone now. Thank you.
For somebody who's actually experienced oyster poisoning, it's absolutely horrific. I think this is an extraordinary idea.
Yeah, you never go back after you've had it, do you?
No, absolutely not.
11 years, haven't touched one because, yeah,
it's
you don't. It's really scarring.
And actually your body remembers it as well. It takes you a long time to get over that toxicity, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like you just look at it and go, ooh, no.
Yeah, exactly.
And I read that it's something like 1 in 10 people get food poisoning every year. And if we can kind of cut that kind of thing out, is that what we're looking for?
Ideally, yeah, that could be like the last stage of this.
Sure.
Food toxicity in general.
So to start off with, it's for, I think you said it was red tide toxicity when we were talking earlier?
Yeah, so this specifically is for red tide, which is a natural phenomena where microalgae in the ocean start blooming more than necessary. And the toxins that they produce get captured in the shellfish and filtered until they become toxic.
Yeah, so people will have seen that because it's when the beach goes bright red, doesn't it?
That's when it's obvious, yeah.
Yeah.
But before that, it can already kill you.
Yeah.
So there's that.
When it's invisible.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Because the shellfish are sort of filter feeders, aren't they? So I think
Yes.
people use them to purify water, which is great for water because it means they take in all the toxins from the algae. But I guess that means they're full of these toxins all the time.
Good for water, not for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you very much, Emilia.
Thank you all.
Lovely, brilliant.